And there is a great illuminating white light of the divine Shekinah presence. And so we are instructed to breathe in full awareness and engagement, the white light of the Shekinah presence. And the white light is emanating from her universal symbol as the white dove. And it is the Shekinah presence, which indeed is the movement of the Divine Mother. And so her presence has always been here in this world, has always come in different forms to bring the message of peace, to bring forth once again the higher awareness of who and what you truly are. And in this higher awareness, where this linkage of the family of light is, the linkage of the family of light, the higher awareness, beloveds, that you are not alone. And in the Esri Umpalti Ata Yod He Vod He, the one that is ever watching you, loving you, supporting you. And as you have all seen the divine eye, indeed it has come to you. It is a reminder of a higher awareness, a higher linkage to other worlds, to other experiences, to indeed a memory that is real, and a memory that is now rising in the cycles upon cycles of the great awakening of humanity and all life, as they have traversed what would be akin to a dream. But that part of them that sleeps now stirs. That part that sleeps now is nudged. And in this deep, deep, deep slumber, there is an awakening taking place. And its impact is global, its impact indeed is cosmic. And so it is the children of the light upon the earth who have not forgotten. It's the children of the light upon the earth who have always sensed and felt that something more, something grander, something important to move through the veils of forgetfulness, to move in those ways to trigger the memory once again, to ignite the divine spark, to spark up, bringing in a higher illumination into the very consciousness of the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. There is indeed a linkage, beloveds, the linkage to your higher self, the higher parts of yourself, your over-self body, called in many, many terms, but it is that higher part of yourself, that higher part that is connected to the beauty and the power that you are. A constant reminder that you are so much more, that you are in a world, a temporary world, a physical world, a world that has its purpose, a world that has its beingness, a world that has its history. But it is the world that you find yourself in, that part of yourself, that part of yourself that now hear these words, experience the reality bite of where your physical, mental, and emotional body mostly resides. Yes, indeed, beloveds. And it is a true and real experience. But there is more. There is much more. And as there's been those dynamics that would keep you or have you believe that that is all that there is a physical, mental, and emotional world. And that would be the end to the story. But beloveds, those who have heard the clarion call have come equipped, For it is the time of the rising of the divine Shekinah, Holy Spirit presence. It is time for the movement of the divine. And it is in this triggering effect that the family of light make their move. And it is for the children of light upon the earth, moving into the frequencies of the white light, into the Shekinah presence, into the rising of frequency, into the expansion of consciousness, into the piercing of veils and forgetfulness, into the empowerment of the very divine codes you carry, as the temple of the body had been coded. It had been coded and is coded from the Adam Kadmon, the divine human, the paradise worlds, the home of Zion. Yes, beloveds, it is you. And a time comes to move into these higher parts, these expanded parts of yourselves, to indeed make known the unknown, to move on your spiritual path, for it never ends. It continues on. And as you have served in the past, and yes, you serve in the present, and yes, you serve in the future, your service, your capacity to hold unconditional love, your capacity to hold a compassionate heart keeps the ascension going, beloveds. For the matrix and the Maya is thick, and the illusion so real for so many. And so it is those that can hold the memory of the higher states of awareness and consciousness, the memory deep within the cosmic waters of the divine and illuminating truth of the higher worlds, the upper worlds, the Shambhala worlds, the paradise worlds, the many, many myriad of worlds that coexist. And those worlds that have transcended or never fell into the duality. And so it is this important time and times of times in the evolutionary processes that it is indeed this world and many others that are upon the ascension track, that are loved and are embraced by the white light of the Shekinah presence. As the Divine Mother rises once again, and to bring the perfect balance back by the anchoring of the higher Trinity process, to steady dual worlds of imbalances, and to bring the perfect Trinity once again. And so we breathe, beloveds, together the white illumined light of the Shekinah presence. And as you breathe each and every holy, sacred in-breath and out-breath of this divine, sacred, holy grace that comes to you now, to fill you up with illumined light of vision, mission, and purpose, to fill you up, to regenerate and heal and balance, to bring you into your perfection, to bring you into your highest vision and indeed your power. For, beloveds, you are as great and mighty Elohims, divine co-creators. The power that you hold is immense. And so the clarity of understanding and awareness is needed to deprogram and reprogram the truth of your magnificence, your love, and your power. So we breathe in the white light of the Shekinah, the movement into the awakening consciousness of humanity. We see the white light as we see the white dove move around the earth, moving into places where there are those who have forgotten, those who are gripped in fear, those who suffer. And so we breathe consciously, for with each in-breath and out-breath, it is the creation of the white light of the Shekinah presence, moving it around the world. For you are that powerful, beloveds. And it's you who we need the closest to the earth, to breathe the breath of life, the breath of creation, the breath of the new world, the breath of ascension, the breath of coming home. So we breathe together, beloveds, as we move the feminine presence, as we move the divine movement, as we move the mother throughout the world. Each and every holy, sacred in-breath and out-breath is a grace, a blessing to the world. So we breathe for all the kingdoms of the earth. We breathe for the mineral kingdom. And we breathe for the reprogramming, the higher programming, the higher memory, the higher thought form of the mineral kingdom that holds the original Adamic, the original Adam Kadmon, that it is that source programming that now flowers up in the gematria of the higher gematria of the upper worlds into the mineral kingdom once again. The most ancient of ancients that have held a distant, distant memory. The original thought, the original intention. The original tree of Eden, the garden of paradise. The time of perfect balance and anchored peace. We're diversity of life forms, dispersed and different, but integrated in a perfect symbiotic relationship, creating a new organic organism. For beloveds, it is an organism within an organism within an organism. And so, in piercing through the higher awareness, the higher consciousness, the higher knowing, you realize how sacred all life is, how important all life is, and its role in the grand cosmic entanglement of the cosmos on all levels, in all expressions, in all dynamics. So we breathe for the mineral kingdom, the divine awakening of these sacred codes, these sacred programs, held for centuries upon centuries beyond time, with the many, many, many pyramidal structures of the memory of a Trinity universe. And so we breathe in those crevices deep within the earth and under the oceans, the waters. For the awakening of the divine presence moves as the white light pierces through those crevices and moves and pierces through darkness, moves and activates once again the dormancy of this program of higher awareness, enlightenment, and attunement of the upper worlds. And we continue to move and breathe the white light into the plant kingdom, the true genesis of the organism created, known as Earth Mother. And in the elements of water, the elements of fire, the earth, and the wind came forth. The plant kingdom programmed to create balance for the animal and the human kingdom, with all of the symbiotic relationships intact, and the understanding and the communication as in the Garden of Eden upon the Eden tree. That thought form, that original creation rises once again in a new paradigm, a new expression upon a new earth. And so we breathe, beloveds, we breathe into the plant kingdom that are mighty teachers and great healers, that we honor, respect, and remember the power of the plant kingdom. And we breathe, beloveds, the white Shekinah light. We breathe into the animal kingdom. And into the animal kingdom that had its own symbiotic relationship within its own kingdom and with the other kingdoms. Before distortion, misalignment, miscommunication, misunderstanding, and forgetfulness. The mighty animal kingdom, great teachers to humanity. The animal kingdom that moves upon the plant kingdom in its service. And so it is once again we bring the relationship back between animal kingdom and human kingdom, to heal the wounds, to heal the hurts, to heal the pain, the ignorance, the fear between the animal and human kingdom, to bring back once again the symbiotic relationship, the sacredness of all life, and how it entangles one into the other. So, beloveds, we come together as great Elohims, as the divine co-creators, and put our gaze upon the human kingdom. And we hold the gaze of unconditional love. For it is only the healing truly of unconditional love that can heal and move the kingdom of humanity. The ones that have forgotten the most. The original thought form, the original purpose, the great guardians of the sacred earth and all of her kingdoms, the great stewards of the land. But the veil of forgetfulness, the illusion that came to mire, distort, and to miscreate, has been upon the earth. But now there is movement, a great movement of change. So we breathe the Shekinah presence into the human kingdom. And we see the white light upon the human kingdom and all of its inhabitants, past, present, and future. We breathe the white light of illumination and move the veil of forgetfulness, never to return, as we move the frequency of the unconsciousness of the human kingdom and breathe light into this, lifting it, raising it, that the human unconsciousness and all of the levels that it exists, and all of its 7 expressions, those embodied and those out of body, are all impacted and touched with this unconditional love of the light of the Holy Spirit, Shekinah, the loving presence of the Divine Mother calling home her children. That her love is open and compassionate and eternal, calling the human kingdom home, back. Remember, remember, remember to hold the light of compassion and unconditional love, to hold the light of compassion and unconditional love, to wake up, wake up, wake up out of the dream. And we breathe the white light of the divine Shekinah presence, the white light of the movement of the Holy Spirit, the divine feminine aspect of God upon the human kingdom, upon the human kingdom. That the stirring in the hearts of those that hold it as a stone that the stirring in the hearts to bring forth courage of those afraid to open up, that brings forth the unconditional love of the healing of the heart and the healing of the higher heart, especially for those who have been so sensitive from birth and can feel and feel on very higher levels. And so the pain, the hurt, the brokenness of the heart of humanity now becomes healed and awakening to healing, to the fullness of peace, to the fullness of balance. We breathe the Holy Spirit light. We breathe the divine Shekinah presence. We breathe the open, compassionate heart of the Divine Mother for healing to take place on the deepest, 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 deepest levels, beyond this lifetime, beyond this experience, beyond this timeline. The whole galactic story, the whole galactic history comes forth now with the healing of imbalances, the healing of miscreations, the healing of wars. So we breathe the white light into the earth and out into her atmosphere and out into the cosmos. Indeed, into our own solar logi, our own sun, our own moon, and the celestial bodies that evolve and revolve around our own sun. Indeed, it moves beyond our sun into the great sun of Alcyon that our sun evolves and revolves, into all the great suns of the galactic mother, indeed, the divine holy presence of the Shekinah light that the children of earth hold with the myriad of the Amishadai, the radiant ones now, holding this sacred energy in this moment, in this eternal now. Hold the energy. And feel here now, beloveds, a divine presence that comes to you. It may come from the back. It may come the top of the head. It may come in the palms of your hands, the bottom of your feet, or the warmness of your heart, or brush upon your face, or a movement in your hair. But there are those who come close now, and they embrace you. They embrace you. This communion of unconditional love emanates out out into the world and beyond. This divine grace and blessing of heaven and earth, moving its frequency, boundless and eternal. And so we simply experience, partake, and engage in this love that pours in boundlessly, this support, the nurturing of the Divine Mother, the Cosmic Mother, the Eternal Mother. And there is a great healing that's taken place, beloveds, for yourselves individually and collectively, for humanity, for the earth and beyond. As we breathe in and exhale, the white light continues to radiate and move in boundlessness. And as we are in this frequency of unconditional love, as we are basked in the energy of the divine Shekinah presence, as we move it throughout the world, throughout our solar system, indeed, throughout our own Hunamku, our own galactic mother, our Milky Way galaxy and beyond, triggering our own memory of our cosmic origins, bringing forth a great awakening within ourselves and those all around us. We remember this. We remember to bring this into our dream state, and we acknowledge those who have so embraced us and participated and allow us to work from this platform. And now the time of the return has come. And as we would want to stay in this state of bliss and peace and perfect balance, we embrace it as it imprints into our very DNA, so we can revert to this at all times and ideally have it constant within us at all times as we walk this world in our day-to-day lives. We bring our awareness now as we draw in our electromagnetic field as all the most radiant ones who have participated draw in their electromagnetic field as the Divine Mother loving presence. divine Shekinah presence, the image of the dove, the white light, goes to its source, but lingers and remains forever touched this experience within us. And on the count of 3, we will be back fully into our body. We will be grounded, we'll be alert, be awake. On the count of 3. 1, 2, take a deep breath in, and 3. We are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.